Final Fantasy XIV Part 11! Sorry, it's been a while between Part 10 and Part 11. There's been a lot of stuff going on that I had to take care of, and now I have a moment to stream for you guys. So yeah, it's gonna be so fun. Anyway, last time we left off, we had to come and go see Bascarin, proprietor of the ale house. I don't remember what voice I gave him, so my apologies. It was different from the last one. No word on the Stilfelder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Bascarin in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I gotta put my boot down. What are you staring at? You wanna get the eyes in your face? Ah! Nafika's teats, that's cold! What do you mean, no fighting? This Duskwhite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin. For now. Yeah, used to be you'd have to end up doing individual tasks. You had to take the bucket to the river. You had to put the bucket in the water. Fill the bucket. Lift the bucket up. Bring it over to that guy and dump it on him. Very tedious. They ended up reworking the Realm Reborn stuff. So, yeah. And just so you know, to make sure that this goes a bit faster and that I can get more covered when it comes to the story, I will still be playing on Serena Gincite. I will. But for the sake of speed, I'm going to be going through the story again on my main character. The one that I'll probably be streaming after I'm done with the entire story, especially considering the fact that that's the character that I'm going to be doing the new main scenario quest and patch 5.4 when it comes out in early December, maybe? So, yeah. And if there are any prerequisites that need to be taken care of before we get to that point, they will be taken care of on Serena Gincite, because I do plan on keeping this character going. Nicely done, Serena. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskwhite Ellison. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwhites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Kikiran friend of mine, you see, name of Tetaroon, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did. Not long after, cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenosha. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogadan fellow named Binesing. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Well, looks like Limsa's where I'm going. Need plenty of lubrication for the throat if I'm going to keep doing voices. Okay. Honestly, I may not have one on pre-order right now, but I'm so looking forward to being able to play this particular game on PS5. Yes, no, you're... There you go. She was T-posing for a second there. I was like, are you okay? Ooh. What are you wearing? Okay, Dark Knight Relic for level 80. Replica Dreadwolf Coronet Offending, okay. Replica... Oh, I should have recognized that. Eating Gate Gauntlets Offending. Eating Gate Trousers Offending. Eating Gate Greaves Offending, okay. There are a lot of creative people who can end up making outfits work with pretty much anything, really. There you are. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. Like you caring what worked at the brothers? Aye, speak of Tesseroon. Related to that Related to that Kyokurun bloke just over there by some blood or other. Or there, but like I said at the very beginning, some of these are gonna wind up causing me to get a little tongue-tied. Related to that Kyokurun bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put in together and we're making good coin. But old Tetarun up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Kyokurun himself. He can be tight of lip though. He can be tight of lip though, I warn ya. Best to take this chicken egg with ya. That bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venturer along, too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Customer, be welcomed. Not customer? Not to come with custom? Kyokurun busy with business, too busy for blather. Chicken egg! Kyokurun love chicken egg! Love chicken egg more than love customer! Looking for Tetarun? Tetarun no here no more! Tetarun leave Limsa Tetarun leave Limsa! Tetarun go look for sparklies! Now work at trading post! Good trading post! Forget where trading post is. Weinberg no Tetarun! Weinberg no trading post! Weinberg at ferry docks! You go to ferry docks! Kyokurun forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not to Kyokurun. Well, at least he's honest about it. Can't really ask for much more than that, and I feel like I'm going the absolute wrong way for this. Good thing I knew this was... All of the blue quests that you tend to see in this place are quests that unlock other jobs. But for right now, I'm going to be focusing on the main one. Tetarun? I have seen him. Let's say I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north by way of ferry to airport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Oddfoot. He's an old hand what knows a great deal about a great many things. Yeah, sporting gal. I can look it up. Okay, now we're in Airport, so I gotta go talk to this big bro. Tetarun? Aye, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Kikirn. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Memaroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Okay, thank you! We'll get there faster if I just ride. It look like I'm going very fast, but the more you go through the story, the faster your mount speed tends to get in the Realm Reborn areas. Otherwise, you'll need to get something called riding maps to increase your mount speed. This way for my level 35 paladin quest. There you are, you little bugger. Customer be welcome. Now customer, don't come with custom. Bring something for Tetarun. Tetarun, forget this. Forget the druthers. Tetarun swore would never forget earring, but never forgot. Tetarun, thank. Tetarun, thank. Good Mascaran doing good. Good Mascaran good to Tetarun. Tetarun miss good Mascaran. Yeah, I'll just take the piece. Level 21 weapon bonus. I'm level 38. Good Mascaran help Tetarun. Tetarun dead without good Mascaran. Oh, Mascaroon. I've been pronouncing that name wrong this entire time. I'm a goof. Anyway. Thanks. Many thankies. Tetarun make Kikirn firewater for Mascaroon. Mascaroon love firewater. You help Tetarun make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many thingies. Need coiled pop whiskers. Need 3 good coiled pop whiskers. Okay, I go kill. Not before I kill this thing. Well, that's a name you never thought you'd see in an MMO. Then again, I'm not really surprised. By the tail. Aura female, by the name of panties optional. Don't know why I expected anything different. I'll be honest. Why am I going on the dock? Paralysis. Really hate it, especially on a caster. Don't know why I'm walking when I have a mount, but you know what? Might as well. Have the whiskers for Titaru. Titaru would make firewater for Buscaroon. You bring thingies Titaru need? You brought all thingies. Titaru would make firewater now. Made good firewater for good Buscaroon. Titaru would start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time. Oh good. You come back later. Firewater. Good firewater. You take the Buscaroo. Buscaroon. Tell Buscaroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Teteroon hopes Buscaroon happy. Teteroon gives Buscaroon denkies. Many denkies. You tell Buscaroon. Buscaroon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscaroon. And with that, we have to go back to South Shroud. And away we go. Go back to where it was and then come after me. Wow. No, I wasn't pronouncing it right. He was just pronouncing it as Buscaroo. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Teteroon's belongings to him. This me. Chicken firewater. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why that old bloody hells, who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body like unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but they had no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here. A place we've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked a tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Okay. First to go over here. Fine. There we are. Oh, hi, Brandon. No, Bandit. Hi, Bandit. Now I'll go down here, and Bandit's probably gonna follow me. Oh, nope, he went in a different direction. my level. She is too high. What's wrong with walking, old sport? What's wrong with walking, huh? Uh-oh. My turn! Okay, time to go back to the Scarret. So, was there lots to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Garleans? In this part of the Twelves Wood? First Sylphs, now Garleans. And all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs? Tracking them or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand, and when the Whalers watch. A Redanian traitor. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst, and someone as was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup, and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I could lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me of the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. I'm glad the lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Serena, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Probably will. Knowing our luck in this game, probably will. Oh, Laurentius, I'm coming for you once I get off this tree. There you are. Can you not see I am on patrol? Be gone! If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. I'm going to have to apologize to my good friend Sapphire Jenny for what I'm about to say in a later cutscene. Patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. Tis little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. You! What did you... How long have you... Help! 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 Please, come quick, my friends! It is I, Laurentius! I am under attack! How did you... You just... I do nothing. I was on patrol. You just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. Worst crafted lie ever. Ever! Ooh, goody! I am 38, about to hit 39. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough! Enough, I say! It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud. But they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty. But in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. While my actions have put your life in danger too. So you do not realize, though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Darlings, I've brought them a Kote, bitch! Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of guild to fund such an endeavor, such as the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it as we will Gridania. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather-bedded Garlemald, did you? You there, Makote. You stand here and all Buster's wish, no? But you don't stand alone. Stand against the might of the Empire with this red-bellied rebel at your side? Ha! I betray his word, so you know full well the whalers fear the wasps' sting. Skyrim wants one, and the Clan Claws will fight it. How? Why? You still have no allegiance! So, this will be my end. How did you best the Empire's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side? They are your sworn enemies. Why did they fight with you and not against you? But I know the answer only too well. Boscarin. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I'm sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like you to tell Boscarin. Tell him Laurentius the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. And I'm back to level 38. Yeesh, I am too used to going to that second hotbar for Scholar. So there are a few things that I tried to explain at the beginning of the playthrough with Serena that I will explain further when I start showing you my main character. I'm caught on the bridge. Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by his brigands when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. The thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Hey? He asked you to thank me, did he? And there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fate to the... I have other news for you, Serena. The Sylph Elder has been found. Hallelujah! Into the beast's maw. taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend.
Ahem! His name is Frixio, and he is the eldest among the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gredanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them. A small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are of no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him.
There's an abandoned dungeon called the 1,000 Maws of Total Rock here in the South Shroud. It was by the entrance to the place that Frixio was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him.
Walking ones, please help this one! This one needs help! Needs help to help Elder One! Poor Frixio! Poor Frixio!
Whoa! Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow.
Elder One went into Total Rock but has not returned! This one is worried, so very worried!
And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking entering that bloody death trap?
Elder One had no choice! Imperial ones were chasing Elder One! Please, walking ones must help Elder One! Help Elder One now! Ah! The fates conspire against us! Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Serena, go to the 1,000 Maws of Totarak and see that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and sylph rests upon your success. Okay. I go do the thingy now.
By order of the Elder Seedseer, the dungeon known as the 1,000 Maws of Totarak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside? And you are sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a pure-blind fool! You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totarak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Okay. Come with me, random people! The Gilgamesh. I get it, the Gilgamesh storm. Luna Fina Gwenalarch. Interesting name. Also, I really like how they... Oh, hi! I really like how that one person ended up having his name work with the tag for his FC. Excuse me. His name is the Gilgamesh, and the tag for his guild is Storm. Come on, you can do it, DPS. I believe in you. You can do it. Gosh, heck it, darn it. I'm just gonna run around the inn until it ends up queuing up again, or until the queue pops again, because this could take a while. average wait time is less than 5 minutes, usually because of the fact that I'm a tank. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I have faith in you. I'm just basically gonna wait. All I really can do. In the meantime, I think I'll probably get something to eat, something to drink. Be right back. we're going in. Alrighty, let's go! But first... down the other hallway and see if we can see what's down there. Geez, I didn't have the right idea. But they were at least the same idea. Yay, Peloton! Free sprint! Plus, it lasts longer for sprint. Or longer than sprint. Yeah, for 1 second. Wait! I'll turn it! Nothing here. I went the wrong way. Oh well. More experience for the party. Oi! Hey! Machinist! Don't go running ahead of me! Use it! You and the ninja should not be running ahead of me! That was a bad idea!
It's not so bad, is it? Alright, you want to give us one of them pelotons? There we go. Well, I did say EXT, right? Is this moist? I forget if it's moist.
Darkness.
It's moist.
Elko Hitra Buglo Hans.
The mighty slayer of Ifrit has come to this mighty slayer of Ifrit comes now to me.
Seize that on Rajyador.
Understanding.
Thagon Welrog. Tosan Opaiki.
I must needs choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
I'm commending the healer for putting up with my crap.
Finally, fresh air! Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone! This one can leave this awful place! Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, earliest of these ones of little solace.
Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note in Lark Skull, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is that accursed icon hiding? No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion, I can fair taste it, but at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. That would mean bringing down the very heavens. Who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone you are right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright, that Lord Van Belsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Those walking ones did for Eorzea. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Eorzea.
Now, Eorzea. Do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Walking One feel unwell? This one would know. What brings Walking One to this place? Axia's bidding? Then this one owes Walking One a debt of gratitude. Walking One has questions about Lord Rameau? Then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When Walking One is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany Walking One outside.
At least we don't have to walk back. That's a mercy. Who knows what creatures would have spawned that I would have had to protect Frixio from? So, after I complete this quest, I'm going to go to Ul'dah, perhaps spend some gil to upgrade my armor so that I'm more prepared for what's to come next. Please ignore the barking. My dog is just barking at the back door because she believes that my cousin's dogs are big enough to go through the door, and she feels she needs to scare them off. And do the level 40 paladin class quest because I am level 40 and I am turning in a quest that is level 24 and I did not read any of that. Gosh hecking darn it! Oh well, I can fix that with tomorrow's patch. Just a second, I need to take care of this. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. This Zema rose oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s wood with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridania and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. have a new exchange. Okay, I believe this way is the independent arms merchant. Whoa. I thought it was 40 to 49. Jeebus. I didn't expect that to be that expensive. Maybe 30 to 39, if that's all if that's all they have. It's a broadsword. Decorated iron scutum. Now what do you have for armor? For 40 to 49. Mithril, 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 padded linen. Really? Dang. Maybe 6,048. that that's done, is I am in full level... Well, not full level 40. I just ran right by these, right? Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's get this level 40 quest going, shall we? Ooh, I get prominence. The other part of my AoE combo. Welcome, Paladin. You should know that word of your deeds has reached me. Few are those who follow the true Paladin path without misstep, but you are one of them. I am proud to call you sister. You have kept the faith, and in return I must have faith in you. It is time that you knew the truth, though it is hard to share, for it is a shame I would rather keep hidden from outsiders. Perhaps you remember when I told you of the traitor and the sword Oathkeeper that he stole. His name is Zagil, and he was my predecessor as captain of the Sultan's Sworn Elite. Yes, he was the same man whom I had admired as a child, who inspired me to take up the sword and follow the way of the Paladin. He was the paragon of paladins, until, that is, he changed. Some years ago, there was a struggle for influence between the Sultanate military and a faction within the Syndicate, known as the Monetarists. The latter emerged triumphant, and the army's authority was diminished dramatically. Although Solzagil was still captain of the Sultan's One elite, he knew his position was perilous, so he fled, taking Oathkeeper with him. In doing so, he went against the words that he had spoken on bended knee before his royal liege. Now it falls to me as captain to restore the honor and the name of the Sultan's One. If that means cutting down my former mentor and master, I would do it gladly, for his misdeed cannot be forgiven. But his death will not lift the stain that mars our name. He must be put on trial in a public court, so that everyone knows his crimes. Then and only then can we begin to earn the people's trust again. He served for over 30 years as captain of the Sultan's One elite, and he is a formidable foe. Few can match his skill with the sword. Even together, you and I will find it difficult to take him alive without mortal harm to one side or the other. And so you must continue to hone your skills and prepare for the day when we will face him. To complete this stage of your training, you must do this. Go to the Ugram River in eastern Thanolan and find the brazier we have placed there. By lighting it, you will draw the ire of the lepidotes dwelling within the waters. Face the creatures in battle and master your new skills. The fight will not be easy, but if you take to heart what you have learned and let the crystal be your guide, you will triumph. Okay, so we gotta go to Eastern Dan. Might as well. But I have so little guilt because I spent it all on armor and weapons. Across the bridge for this. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Hello there. You just stay right there. Don't mind me. Get more control. now to go to the Chamber of Rule. And finish this quest. Good. You've mastered your new skills and made them your own. But much work remains to be done if you can face the traitor Eorzea. We are close to finding him, and as our net draws tighter, it grows ever more important that we make ready for the moment when this fish must at last be landed. I learned prominence, and I think this would be a good spot to end it for now. I'm gonna have a lot of things that I'm gonna wind up doing tomorrow, but I will squeeze in this stream as well. Until next time, take care of yourselves and be safe out there. Bye-bye!